For our first circuit in this workout, we're going to be deadlifting again. We're going to go from deadlift into what we call rock back jumps, all right? So I've got the hex bar. I'd love for us to be in the hex bar again today. Again, if you have a different preference, if you want to use a straight bar and you're comfortable with that and you're advanced, that's great. If you don't have this equipment, if you don't have the hex bar, dumbbells, kettlebells, they both work great as well. You can get bands, you can kind of hold bands underneath your legs. Gets, especially working that eccentric. So use what you got. We're going to show the hex bar today. Again, a few little tricks in the hex bar. Some things are important. So we're going to make sure our weight's balanced front to back in our feet. Okay, so find those big toes. All right, remember the job of our upper body is to connect. We're connecting with that bar, okay? So get that tension into the bar right there, right before we lift. We're getting that good strong core that's keeping everything still here, making sure our spine and pelvis don't move around, and it's gonna transfer that energy to the bar and the torso, which are connected, all right? And then our legs are gonna drive us up. So finding the ground with my feet, my toes, big breath out, get that tension in the bar, and then I drive up, standing tall at the top. Okay, hinge back down. I want to make sure we touch the ground every time. If you're having trouble with that, see if we can bring the ground up by putting some other plates underneath us, or if you've got blocks, that's actually great as well. Just something you can bring the ground up to you and limit that range of motion. All right, after that, I quickly want to come over here into our rock back jumps. So I've got a bench here. You want something that's about knee height, maybe a little bit higher. All right, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna rock back, and my feet are gonna come off. So I don't need to be super dramatic and get way back here. I just wanna rock back a little bit, my feet go off, boom, I explode up. Okay, as soon as my feet hit, boom, I explode up, jump up, land, reset into the jump. Rock back, boom, jump up. I would love to add some weight to this, maybe some 10, 15 pound dumbbells, just hold them here at the side. You don't need to throw your hands in that situation, just rock back, boom, jump, land. Rock back, boom, jump, land. We'll go rest in 2 to 3 minutes after that. Take a little extra time if needed, then we'll get back. We're gonna try to do 4 real good working sets of 6 to 8 reps. So push that weight again on this deadlift. Make sure that your core is tight, protecting that back, okay? You can have a little bit of rounding. Your form doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure that core is tight and that your back can handle what we're picking up, okay? We're gonna do 6 jumps each time. We'll do 4 sets of that as well, okay? We're gonna go immediately from the hex bar into the rock back jump, and then we'll rest for 2 to 3 minutes before we get back on that hex bar again. Second circuit in this workout, we're gonna be in a bridge press. So we're gonna be on our back. We're gonna have 2 dumbbells. We're gonna lift our hips up. We're gonna hold this bridge position, okay? We're gonna have both arms up, pressing away, so I'm really reaching for that ceiling here. Make sure they're over our chest and not over our face. We're gonna go 5 reps with the right hand, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I'm going left hand. 5, 4, 3, keeping that forearm vertical, 2, 1, squeeze on my glutes. 4 on the right, then we got 4 on the left, and I'm gonna keep moving in this pattern all the way down to the ladder. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, get a weight that's challenging. Be in that bridge, press. All right, and we're really reaching out, so make sure that this arm, we're working on some shoulder stability. The arm that's not moving, we're actively pressing up, working on a lot of that shoulder stability in that bridge position. After that, we're gonna come up here. So we're gonna run the ladder down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 there. Then we'll grab your TRX. I'm gonna get at about a 45-degree angle. Our body's gonna stay still, so our core is keeping our hips tight, making sure they don't swing. We're gonna row to our body. We're gonna press out, and then we're gonna do a reverse fly, focusing on the eccentric. So row, extend the arms, and then complete the eccentric fly. Again, making sure my body is still. I'm not whipping my hips around. If it's not challenging enough, you can walk down a little bit, but again, the same rules apply. Don't use that back, don't use those hips to cheat your way out of this. I've got a little double band set up here, so 2 bands wrapped around each other, wrapped around the post. I'm gonna put my hand through the band and then hold here. This way my grip doesn't overtake it. So just like when you work on the sled, if you're squeezing really hard on this, your grip's gonna overtake it. It could flare up your elbow at worst. All right, at best, it's just not gonna be effective, all right? So I'm gonna show you the left hand here, because I wanna watch how my shoulder translates forward to backward. So I'm really reaching my arm out, and then I'm rowing back. See how my shoulder goes back and I open that chest? I don't shrug my shoulder. I'm just letting that shoulder blade move around the rib cage. I'm also really reaching far forward, and I messed up first because I'm in squat position. That's the most important thing, is our foundation. So I'm squatting down, a little quarter squat. My feet are close together, and my legs are gonna be on this. I'm using my core and my legs as my foundation. And I'm gonna get 15 reps. Each rep, really reaching out, pulling back. Reach and pull, reach and pull. We're really working on that shoulder blade translator around that rib cage. Okay, we're gonna do 15 on the left, 15 on the right. So we're gonna bridge press the ladder countdown. 5 on the left and right, 4 on the left and right, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do the reverse fly, extend the arms, row, extend the arms, reverse fly. We'll do 10 to 12 here, and we'll do 15 here in that squat position. Again, get your good foundation, okay? Core tight, feel that shoulder blade translate. So don't let that shoulder dump forward. We wanna pull that shoulder back. All right, third circuit in this workout is gonna start with a heavy split squat. Now, I would love us to set up some sort of barbell. They make little attachments to racks that you can get. Those are awesome also. They make little standalones. But something that's round, you can put a pad on this as well if your feet bother you, okay? Something here, you can put it up by your ankle, you can put it kind of by your toe. Something that your foot can easily kind of rotate and pitch over, okay? And we're gonna do just a real good, clean, pretty split squat. Make sure that we're not rotating that pelvis around. Make sure that we're keeping this guy square, that we're not dumping it towards that front leg, keeping a good distance between our leg and our torso. Make sure that our knee is not caving in and out. Find the ground with that big toe in the front, okay? Have your rear glute active, helping keep that pelvis squared up. Pull yourself down in the move. So I'm actively pulling myself down in, and I'm driving back up. I'm gonna do 6 to 8 on each side as the working set. This next little bit, we've been having a lot of fun. So I call these rondos. I got this idea from Rajon Rondo's trainer, GBG3 Hoops. Great guy, super awesome dude, super clever guy. This is just gonna all be a bunch of hip mobility action. We're gonna start in a bridge position. So we're here, okay? We're gonna lift our hips up. I like to get 2 reps in just to get some reps in. Now, I'm gonna sweep my right leg, which means my right arm is gonna stay on the ground. So I'm sweeping my right leg. It comes directly under where my head was. I push myself up, and I'm in a little Cossack squat. Slide over, slide back. You can do that as many times as you want. Replace my right hand, sweep the leg back under, and I'm back in my bridge position. So now I'm gonna repeat on my left side. Bridge, I'm gonna bring my left foot exactly where my head is here. Try to bridge hard, and I'm gonna replace my left foot over here. Get a nice good stance, slide, and slide. Replace my left hand, back underneath, bridge, sweep the right, slide, come over, return to the home, replace, bridge, get 2 reps, 3 reps, slide, over, over. Go slow with this at first and get the feel for it, but we're really working on moving our hips, rotating our body. It's a good warm up right now. We're kind of using it to get our heart rate up and move our body in some unconventional ways and positions, just to visit them, say hi, make sure we're there. Okay, next is gonna be a dragon plank. We're gonna do this from your arm up. Position is actually easier. From your elbow, it's a little harder. Take your top leg, put the foot in front of the lower leg knee. Okay, we're gonna lift up. All right, and now I'm gonna try to lift this leg up to the air. Okay, lifting is gonna be a lot of work right here on these adductors. Trying to lift that leg out. I'm gonna try to hold that for 30 seconds, okay? Then I'm just gonna switch sides. Be up on that hand. If you wanna get on that elbow, good luck lifting that leg, fam. So another important point though, is if you can't get that leg up, it's okay. It's all good. If you can just get into this position and then try to lift that leg up, this side's a lot tougher for me. You can see how my knee is much more inside. That's compensation. If I get all the way out here, there's no way this leg is coming up, but I'm gonna try. And that's gonna be enough work. So I'm really struggling now to get that leg up. Didn't come up, but I got the work and you can feel it happening, okay? So make sure you get 20 good seconds there. Split squats, 6 to 8 working reps. Try to load that up, go heavy. Get that foot on something that's round that it can pivot on. Get those rondos, try to get 3 on each side. So every time you go to a side, do it back to back. Try to get 3 to 5 on each side. And then we're gonna try to hold that dragon plank on our side with our top foot on the ground and the bottom leg, we're trying to adduct and bring closer to that midline. We'll try to hold those for 20 seconds.